when you were knee deep in your business, starting back in the 90s, obviously pursuing a career, you've had a very successful career, and you were trading part-time. And you said to me that in those moments that you were trading was actually a lot easier than when you became full-time. Talk
Correct.
a little bit about that.
Because at that time it was a side gig, and yeah, I lost money, and I said this to someone on X last week. Everyone pays their tuition to Wall Street. We all do. I mean, this is how you learn. You learn from your losses. You learn from the bad trades. You learn from the stupidity. At that time, yeah, I lost some money, but I always had money coming in, from my biotech career. So if I lost 40,000 in the market, okay, that sucks, but I've got a paycheck. I've got a bonus coming next year. I got stock I can liquidate from this company. It's not the same as when that's not there anymore. And now this is the cash flow that's going to pay the bills, keep the lights on, and keep clothes on my girls, And so it's a different mindset when you're trading, I'll also say professionally or for your income than when it's just a side gig. Totally different mindset. But by the same token, you have to be mindful of the things you're talking about is state of mind, being calm, staying out when you should stay out, and not trying to get money back that you lost yesterday, those kinds of bad habits that can trip you up. I don't believe in getting money back. Every trade's a different business decision. That's how I see it. If the trade today didn't make any money, was a bad business decision. Tomorrow's a new business decision. Don't get into this rabbit hole of I've got to get that $1,000 back that I lost yesterday. No, I don't follow that track. That's a doom loop.
Yeah, but the hardest thing I think when you go from part-time to the full-time is that pressure shift,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's the pressure that you put on yourself. When you are making trades as a part-time trader, you're looking at it going, I like this setup. And mentally, maybe, I don't know. What do you think about this? You were more, obviously you were more passive with them because you were not watching them all throughout the day, but was it more of follow a straight setup? And if it worked or didn't work, you were more okay with the outcome? And maybe how has that changed as a full-time trader now?
As a part-time trader, for me, it was more macro focused. I'll be honest. Okay, so I'll use an example. The '07 to '09 period. I mean, it wasn't until mid '08 that we all realized things are just getting bad here. I mean, you just want to be short, right? I mean, it was just clear. And I didn't short the top in October of '07. I did not. We didn't know the top was really in until around the first quarter of '08 when, the S&P was now below a lot of moving averages. It was like, okay, time to just be net short here. And then I went long I started going long in January of '09. But I would just buy a chunk of like Bank of America. I bought Citigroup. I bought Ford. I would just buy these things intermittently as the market was going lower and lower, knowing that we're getting really close to, we're at past the 200-week moving average now on the S&P. This isn't going to bottom out. The Fed's going to step in here, and they did, right? They stepped in massively in March of that year. So when you're trading part-time, for me anyway, it was more macro-focused. It was a lot less trading than I do now. It wasn't as often. I still made mistakes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, I lost a lot of money in those early years. In 2000, 99, those did not do well. I did well in 99, didn't do well in 2000. But anyway, as a full-time trader, though, it's less macro-focused because it's more swing trading. It's more day trading. You've got to be on top of your game every day. And you talk about this a lot. You've got to be mentally on top of your game. You've got to take time of rest. You've got to treat this as a business. It's not just a gig.